Live from the Texas Cheerlickers Studios. It's In the Building with Mike Taylor and Rudy J.
So, in your glory days of being a highly, highly, highly successful soccer player, did you ever, and he bumped out. Rudy just got sucked into the Bermuda Triangle. All right, I'll start with you. In your highly, highly competitive days of youth football and wrestling, did you ever use smelling salts, Bouquet?
No, I didn't need them because I didn't play.
Okay. Was it ever even a thing? Like, did anyone ever pass it around in y'all's locker room or on the bench?
Yes. A lot of my Virginia friends just do it because it's fun and it'll get you going.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. No one, a little rip of a smelling salt's never hurt nobody.
All right. Rudy, when you were at Roosevelt playing soccer, did anyone ever pass around smelling salts on the bench?
No, look, I hold soccer players in high regard. High regard. I think they're the best athletes in the world.
Yes, sir.
But you don't need no smelling salt for soccer. No, I mean, this ain't you. I wasn't at the UEFA. I wasn't at La Liga. No. Right. Well, and I was scared of football. So
apparently you do need them if you have 2 flights in one day and an NBA basketball game. Because I'm sure y'all have seen the videos going around where all these people are wondering what the frank are those kids doing on the Spurs bench? Because they were all like, every time they'd take a hit, they'd be like, like they're taking a line of coke. That was funny.
I bet the NBA comes down on them. Not comes down, but I bet they'll send a warning.
Is that legal though? I mean, that's not outlawed, right?
Well, I know in the NFL they didn't outlaw it, but they said no one can give it to you. I don't remember the NFL rule, but I know for a while the NFL didn't want guys doing it. I can't remember. Book, you have to look it up. I don't want to get it wrong.
I don't
know if NBA is legal or not. I don't know. Good question. I don't know if they want kids doing the win beyond the smelling salt.
This came down last training camp this summer where I think the NFL said you cannot pass them out in your room, but we can't stop guys from bringing them to the field.
There we go. That sounds about right.
Kittle is a major. He's almost addicted to smelling.
Dude, that dude's on speed, meth, everything.
No.
Yeah. I mean, I have taken one hit of a smelling salt when I was in high school as a gag. I would probably rather eat a bar soap. It's awful.
You've done it?
I did it in high school once, and they were passing it around in class.
The only place I've seen it in person when I was a member at Heavy Metal Fitness, the power lifters would do them.
Really?
Get the fuck out of here.
All it does is jolt you. It doesn't really do anything. It doesn't last long.
But if you're going to try to pick up 800 pounds, you might need a quick jolt.
Yeah, you're right about that, because when you're weightlifting, from the moment you reach down and grab the bar, we're talking 5 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Not NBA.
Not 3 hours. Right.
Yeah. So I got told I was a pizza and quit treating the Spurs like they're a bunch of ussies with a P. I was calling for that game to be postponed. And last night, after we finally got a tip-off after 8 o'clock, the Spurs, with some help of the smelling salts, a day that began in Charlotte, connected in Atlanta because of mechanical issues. They don't tip off till after 8 p.m. last night, and with some smelling salts being passed all around, the Spurs actually beat Orlando's butt last night. I was proud of them.
Yeah, they got up early because they were high off smelling salt. And, after when the smelling salt wore off, Orlando worked their way back in. And then the fourth quarter, they went ahead and did their thing.
That was nice. It's been a minute since we, were getting beat and won a fourth quarter and came back and won. We're not always that great in winning time.
We got one. They got one against the Rockets too, where they were getting beat.
They did.
That was last week, I think.
Yep. So last night, and then the Rockets' victory sandwiched the shitty loss they had in Charlotte the day before, which they lose to one of the worst teams in the league. Crazy times. Welcome to In the Building.
Give me.
I am not on smelling salts. I'm on a shot of whiskey. That's what I do.
You should be on smelling salt. Why not?
No, man.
No.
So if you've never tried it, it's really thick like ammonium acid. You ever smell like those
that shit stink? Yes, of course.
Those cleaning bars you stick in toilets back in the day. People don't really use them anymore. Imagine putting that all up in your nose and taking a big old.
I don't want to do that. Well, let's just do Coke. If we're gonna need a joke,
well, that's been now that I know for a fact that's been banned in the NBA.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Certainly not allowed to do it on the bench and pass it to your neighbor. Now that would be fun, like down in the Colombian basketball league. You picture like in Colombia, they're just passing a tray around. What was the Argentinian legend?
Maradona.
Yeah.
Maradona.
Do bumps on the pitch.
He did.
Damn right. There's video. He didn't give a shit. And it was not banned. That dude would do bumps during the game.
Love him. Legend.
He would reach down. It would be in
the
his
hand
sock.
of God.
It'd be in his
86.
sock. He'd reach out in the middle of like down stoppage time, take a quickie, and go score 2 goals for his beloved Argentina, and they loved him.
Ron Artest, when he was with the Bulls, he was so mad. He would go get Hennessy at halftime. I remember him telling that story on a podcast.
I don't know how that enhances performance.
I don't know how that enhances it either.
That would not enhance mine. Sitting around doing a talk show, you bet.
Yeah, of course.
Trying to run 5 miles in an NBA game? I don't know about that. Well, his son last night, his son wasn't drinking no Hennessy that I know of, but his son was definitely one of the kids doing the smelling salts last night in San Antonio, Texas. Dylan was like he'd been shocked, like he had a lobotomy. He looked like he'd never done it before.
They were like, damn.
Pretty crazy. All right, it's in the building. Welcome. It is show 495. We are 5 away from show 500, which comes down Monday night. The math worked out perfect.
It did? Okay.
We're celebrating on Monday, and that happens to be the 500th show we've ever done together.
Damn. No finagling?
No finagling. We have not. There's no fuzzy math. No finagling.
Buki was ready to fudge the books.
No, God loves us. God made it happen. So welcome in here. It's the Texas Cheer Liquor Studios.
Hi.
The audio disseminator was Jose Bouquet. If you would like to donate to the cause, feel free to do so via the Super Chat, in which you can donate tips. We certainly entertain and provide way more service than a barista at a Starbucks. And they're always asking for tips for doing nothing but ringing up coffee. We're a full service company here, so we deserve your tips. So give us the tip, no matter how big it might be. Whether it's $1 or $1 million, we will take it. Thank you in advance. I appreciate that very much. It is show 500 coming up Monday at Soap Laundry Lounge. My boy Marty called me today. They've added to the pile of gifts.
Really?
$50 gift card to Dick's Sporting Goods.
Damn.
Yes, sir. A signed UTSA football jersey. I'm not sure by who.
Hopefully it's Frank Harris.
That would be cool. And free laundry cards, free washes, several local restaurant passes, including the very swanky Mon Chouchou, including Southerly and Boiler House, all at the Pearl, and a Wimby signed jersey we're going to give away on Monday night.
Must be present to win, assholes.
Yes, Rudy has demanded that you must be present to win. That is this Monday night, show 500. Come hang out with us. We'll do a podcast around 5:30. But we don't want to just spend 3 hours doing a podcast. We'll do about an hour, and then we'll hang. I want to hang out with the folks. BYOB. All right.
Then we decided to do an after party. So we got you all together. Yeah.
Indeedy. Yes. So welcome in here. We got lots of people in the chat bot already.
What they talking about?
That. Amyl nitrates, smelling salts.
Oh.
Henry says amyl nitrates looks exactly like the ammonia, but the amyl nitrate is a strong vasodilator. More blood equals more oxygen to your muscles. Okay. Very good. Okay. Well,
all right.
That kid looked like he took a shot of heroin there for a second. You ever see people depict doing heroin on movies?
All the time.
Yeah. They look
looks
awesome at first.
Man, you know what? It just depends on the human because Ray Charles, who is that? Who is
That's
that?
my
Is that
daughter.
Sevy?
Say hi to my daughter. Yeah.
Hey, Sevy.
I'll call you back. Love you.
Every time I see her, I'm like, damn, Mike needs a gun license.
Dude. I'm surprised she called me. She's supposed to be grounded till next week, but apparently she got probation.
Oh, well, I calling your dad is not a part of the grounding. I'm sorry.
You would think that.
Oh, I'm gonna leave that alone then.
Yeah, you would think.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
No, anyway. So I'll have to call her back in a minute. Rudy wanted to give a reach around to a grown man today. Who is it?
I do. I want to reach around since we were talking Spurs and not. Let me see how I word this. I want to give a reach around to Desmond Bain, and not because he went to TC. I knew this was coming. I knew this was coming. I knew it was coming.
Yes, sir.
For turning a random Sunday night basketball game into something worth watching. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm okay with guys going out for dinner and guys being cool and banana boat and working out. Like, I get it. We're in a different time.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes the shit is just way too friendly. And I don't consider Desmond Bain dirty. I consider Desmond Bain a guy that's like, you know what? I see that. Yeah, I know he's the face of the league. I'm going to hip check his ass next time he comes through here.
No, I'm gonna shut up.
And I'm going to talk shit to Dylan. I'm going to talk shit to Harper. I'm going to talk shit to Carter. I'm going to talk shit. I'm going to turn this game up. It's Sunday night. It was a late game. People are up. People decided to come. Flights delayed and shit. Let's play. Let's compete. Let's not like each other for 2 hours. So I want to reach around Desmond Bain for turning that game up last night, but I also want to reach around the Spurs for not back. Harper started barking back. Carter Bryant started barking back. Wemby was talking shit back. Like, this is what I'm talking about, man. And Sean kept saying, oh, he's just like Timmy. He's just going to ignore it. Sean, I love you. Shut up. No, not shut up. You're Sean Elliott. You're a legend.
Shut up.
Sit this one out, Sean. Mm-hmm. Yes, it's okay to walk away sometimes. I get it.
I love him too, but he's the most biased broadcaster.
Yeah, like he's just like Timmy. He's not going to let that affect him.
Our guys don't do that kind of garbage.
Yeah, our guys be
don't
quiet, Sean.
Yeah.
Shout out and reach around to Desmond Bain and reach around to our Spurs for responding to Desmond. Like, oh, we with the shit too. This isn't Avery Johnson. And don't get me wrong. Those guys are champions. Those guys are legends. They deserve statues. This ain't Tony Parker. This ain't mine. This ain't Tim. We got something to say. And oh, by the way, while we got something to say, we're going to win the game. We're going to win that bitch. Mm-hmm. Gosh damn it. Shout out to Desmond Bain, man. He turned that a boring Sunday night game that we had to watch because it's our job.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, these guys it's chippy. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Every now it's okay, man.
Yeah.
We're going to win that bitch.
It's too friendly out there for me sometimes. Shout out to Bain.
Spurs got it done. I have no problem having a team that is like known as a villain team. Being the boogeyman. I've always thought Draymond Green, I'd love him as a Spur.
Dylan Brooks.
Those Markieff and his twin brother, the Morris twins, they're massive assholes. I would welcome them here. Dylan Brooks. Oh my, Dylan Brooks. That dude has a death wish.
And you know what's crazy about, you know what I like about Dylan? He's an asshole and he gets on your nerves, but he's gotten better as a player. Like, he's not just out there knocking people down and trolling LeBron. He's actually become a pretty good basketball player in his trolling era. Well, so I was excited. That game got fun last night. Thank you, Desmond.
You don't last in the NBA as long as Dylan Brooks has if you don't have any game,
Right.
But he's as close as it gets to having an enforcer like the old school teams used to have back in the day.
Come on, man. It's too friendly, Mike. And I hate to be the old guy. I hate that. I try not to be that, but every now and then I need you guys to act like you give a shit. It's the NBA, 82 games. They let those teams look like they gave a shit last night. I can appreciate it.
They got a 6'9" guy who's a total dog out there who plays elite defense, who's never really been able to develop his offensive game here, who was asked to be traded, which I hate because they need him, but they won't play him. My man, Jeremy Sohan.
He would have been perfect for last night.
He is going to go help somebody if it's the right fit. It's got to be the right team.
For sure.
They're trying to move him. He ain't hurt. Oh, he's got a sore quad muscle.
No, that's BS.
Sure. He has a left biodextrous aqueduct muscle that's somewhere in between his big toe and middle toe. So we're going to play it cautious. Now y'all are trying to trade his ass, and so you're lying about him being hurt, which is fine. I hope he goes somewhere, and I hope he has a great career because that guy can play. And then he brings something that, frankly, a lot of teams in the NBA could use.
Agreed.
Could use. And he does it with a smile. Like he's not like Draymond all mad all the time. He plays like a dog, like you say. But he does it with kind of he likes kind of being that pest.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit. He gets kind of like Rodman. Rodman would get excited and clap when he knew he got under your skin. Yeah.
All the while beating you. Dennis will beat you while he's doing it, though.
Yep. I never forget. They're playing in Miami, and he's just done everything but put his hands on Alonzo Mourning's ball sack, and he's got Zoe so pissed off, so frustrated that Zoe winds up getting a tee. Pat takes him out of the game. I think it might have been Pat, and takes him out of the game for a minute. And Zoe's on the bench, just pissed off. He looks over at Rodman and goes, "You a fucking weirdo."
Yeah.
And Dennis just goes, "Got you." And there's a little shitty smile.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, great.
I love it. But every time I look at Bane, he's got those T-Rex arms. He should be playing tailback for somebody in the NFL.
Dude,
he just looks weird out there. Like, don't get me wrong, he's a great NBA player, making a lot of money. But I'm like, damn, he would have been a great running back for somebody. I bet he did like 7 sports in high school.
He's another one. Like, so first of all, this is because if you go to TCU, they can say a whole lot of things about you in your pro career. They can't call you soft.
No.
That program does not put soft guys in the league ever. Anybody who's ever played at TCU in any of the major sports that has gone on to the professional ranks, y'all can call my ass out if you want. All I have are the facts and the data. Ain't none of them been labeled soft. Like, I never would have thought Andy Dalton would have made a career in the NFL. I mean, never. Well,
because you're looked over in the state of Texas, you end up at TCU, the best outside of UT or whatever. Sure. And you got a chip on your shoulder.
Yeah. And Desmond Bain, dude, clearly, like this just goes to show you that scouting does matter, and being able to like project who a guy's going to be when he gets older. That's an art form. He was the 3rd best player at TCU his senior year. No one saw this. Starter for 10 years in the league, 2 All-Star appearances, $50 million 5-year deal. No one saw it.
No, I didn't.
Tough, though, and he's a hard-ass worker. And he's found a role down there. He got traded, and he's found a good role on that club. Now, they're not as good as I thought that they might be in Orlando, and they've now been swept by the San Antonio Spurs. But we can talk about the TCU players all night long. We can just make it a TCU podcast going forth if you want.
We'll do a TCU show. We got a channel. And Sean, Wemby didn't even play the last time in Orlando. Why is the animosity? Why is he going after Wemby? Because he's competing.
Mm-hmm. Because he's
trying to send him back. He's trying to wake up his soft ass superstar and fat ass Paulo Banchero, who's not in NBA shape, by the way. I'm not talking about regular civilian shape.
He does not look great.
Paulo Banchero has quit on that team, and Desmond Bain is left to hip check Wemby because Banchero doesn't give a shit, and he's trying to get traded. And he is NBA fat. He does not look good at all, and he's soft, and he's quit on that team. That's enough Orlando Magic talk.
And that's what happens when you get off. You never know how these kids are going to handle getting insanely rich in one night. That's just. And Banchero looks like he's going down that road where he's got enough talent to stay in the league for a while, but he's never going to touch what he could do because of his ability. See it all the time. Not at TCU. Them kids go into the league and they're tough. They may not make it in the league because of talent, but it'll never be because of hard work and toughness and all that kind of shit. All right, we do have the UTSA jersey and the $50 Dick's card added to the pile of gifts on Monday night. So come hang out with us. Come hang out with us on Monday night at Soap Laundry Lounge. Hang out with me and Rudy. Tell us all your jokes. Drink some beers and celebrate having 500 shows together in our pocket. Come Monday night. So when do the Spurs play again? They don't play again until Wednesday?
Yeah.
A couple of days off, deserved.
I want to say that starts the rodeo, right?
They play that. No, they play Oklahoma Wednesday with that Axis of Evil they've got up there.
SGA. Good Lord, I'm tired of seeing Oklahoma.
I know. I think this is
this will be number 5.
Mm-hmm. And what will be 3-1 or 4-0?
3-1.
Okay, very good. So that's Wednesday night after a couple of very deserved nights off. All right, Sammy's Embroidery, the official sign maker of In the Building. It is Sam's Embroidery. You can call this man at 210-824-3900, the official sign maker and printer of In the Building, whether it's clothing for work or pleasure, family reunions, cops, sheriff's department, school districts galore.
Sheriff's
all these
department.
people over the years have used Sammy's to do their stuff. Family reunions, fantasy football drafts will get geeky and make shirts for everybody. And Sammy's seen it all in the years he's been doing this, over 30 years now. 824-3900 right there south of North Star Mall on San Pedro. It's Sam's Embroidery. All right, Rudy sent a funny picture today that I did not know existed. And the timing is pretty funny. Look at that. How old? Look, that looks like you've either just freshly dyed the beard or this before you started turning gray here. Rudy hanging out. And look at Mike. Look at Mike. This is pre dreadlocks from Michael Irvin.
Yeah, so this was the Super Bowl that was in Houston. This is when Patrick Mahomes. So check this out. Patrick Mahomes, Lee Steinberg was running around Radio Row begging people to interview Patrick Mahomes. Now think about how crazy that sounds.
His
right?
rookie year?
Yeah, he hadn't even got drafted.
Well,
wow. Oh no, he had just gotten drafted, by the way. Wait, let me think. Super Bowl's in February. No, he hadn't got drafted yet.
Okay.
He hadn't got drafted yet.
All right.
And Michael comes walking by. So it was nothing really to the story. Mike comes by. We chopped it up for a little bit. I said, yo, man, let me get a pic with you, playmaker. And he was cool about it. But it was just Mike. It was a classic Mike encounter. It's good to see some brothers out here already. You know, Mike.
Yeah.
There ain't many of us out here. So it's good to see y'all doing y'all's thing.
So he came right after Mahomes did?
Yeah. That was right after Mahomes came. And I
see black men talking to black men. I'm finna go over there and get in the middle of this.
It popped up on my memory today. And I was like, man, let me see. Yeah, and only Mike can wear shades inside of Super Bowl Radio Row. I was still on the ticket at this time.
What year is this?
What was the last Super Bowl that was in Houston?
13,
whatever.
14. When did they build the new?
Somewhere around there.
Okay.
Somewhere around there. But that was a freshly dyed. That was a fresh dye job.
Okay. I thought this was just going gray.
No, I was already gray.
Look at Mike. He looks I don't like the dreads on him. He's too old for that. That's a young
I don't like the
hair.
dreads either. I hate the dreads.
And first of all, I like cornrows. Those are different. That's But now these kids have all this long hair. Like Boncaro looks so weird. I sound like such an old man.
You talking about the ones that have the hang time? They look weird.
That looks weird. Time. Mike's got that. He's got that.
See, he looks great right there. Just a nice little edge up.
So much younger.
He's in great shape always.
So this photo triggers me just a little bit, though, even though that's my all-time favorite wide receiver by a mile, and it's not even close. Back in San Antonio was a pissed off Mike Taylor because the ticket never paid for me to go to the Super Bowl.
Well, they didn't pay for us either. Calvin got somebody to pay for us to go.
And that was my thing. These guys go on their own, fill out credential lists. They're on Radio Row, and my ass is stuck here in the studio. Well, we just don't think that that's even really worth it. It's not worth the money because you just sound so much better in studio. And Radio Row is just a bunch of generic people that no one wants to interview. I'm not going to interview all of them.
No, it is. If you don't do it right, it is totally a waste of money.
I even told them, if you'll get me in, I don't even care about the game. I'll drive home Friday night when the show's over.
Yeah,
I don't want to watch the Super Bowl.
I've never gone to the game. I could have gone all of them. I don't want to.
I would much rather watch the game on TV, but I would love to do that week buildup before the Super Bowl because you get the content opportunity is immeasurable.
And the way you do things, you'd have been great on Radio Row. So I can't believe they didn't send you. Man. They made $2 billion off of you. I don't know why they wouldn't send you.
I even offered to stay with a buddy in save the hotel fee. All they had to do was get me to Houston and get me into Radio Row.
Especially up the street, bro.
Send an engineer, send LT or whoever I was with at the time, and we'll do everything ourselves. But nah. The grind went, and you don't have to pay for it.
Best tickets paid for it.
Oh, well, that's great. Hustlers. What a great photo. Michael Irvin at the Super Bowl. That also brings back wonderful memories. Aikman out of the stretch. Now he's out of the shotgun. He'll look to his left. Nobody open in the end zone. Michael Irvin, touchdown, Dallas. And the lead over Buffalo is perhaps insurmountable, in the words of the great Dick Enberg. I can't.
What up, Dick?
The great Dick Enberg. He's a dead. God rest his soul. Remember that time the Cowboys had Michael Irvin and they went to Super Bowls all the time? You remember?
I do.
God, Mike was awesome. So good. Julian B's in the building. Will y'all accept tips from the pot winners? Also, another dead Rudy guy who played Pablo Acosta on Narcos Mexico was an
I was hurt by that.
Gerardo Taracena?
I love him.
He was in Narcos. Who did he play?
He was like Juarez. He was the Juarez leader. He had the horses. He married the white lady, turned snitch. They ended up killing him. Mm-hmm. He had went and got married, got that white chick pregnant. I watched Narcos way too much.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
but my wife showed me that. And yeah, he was in Apocalypto. He was the asshole in Apocalypto with the bald ponytail.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's my guy, man. That one, that's my guy, man. That one, I didn't hurt me, but I was like, damn, I liked him. My wife showed me that.
The chat's wondering if Michael was kind of coked up and mistook you for Emmett. He just saw the back of your head. And
did I look like Emmett?
You were Emmett.
No, if I was Emmett, I would have had a bottle of tequila. Emmett drank.
You're built like him. God, that must have been fun hanging out with Mike. Ah, my man. All right, it is in the building, presented in part by Slackers. There's 5 of them. So apparently a bunch of people that are going to go Monday night to our 500th show are going to go to an after party at the Slackers on Rector.
Yeah, it's down the street. So
I'll pop over for a minute.
Yeah, same. Well, right when I see somebody getting a little too loud, we're going to head to Slackers.
Yeah,
where
we
you
can't
can
have
be loud.
them. Yeah, you're right. We can't have them out there. Once the booze starts flowing, then people aren't going to want us in there acting like idiots. Not that we would.
Nobody would do that. I'm not worried about our listeners.
It takes one moron. So I think it's a good idea that guys have decided to probably be there to like 5 to 7:30, like that, and then go have another one. That's fine. I can do that.
Let's do that.
All right, I'll do that. The one on Rector. But I don't want you to not go to Soap.
No.
That's why I don't want to say when we're going to go. We're just going to be there at some point after.
Right. Good point.
Yeah. So there's 5 locations. You don't have to wait for us either. All over the city, spread out all over the city geographically. It is Slackers, the official sport, drink, and game bar of In the Building. All right, let's talk about crazy Florida for a minute. That was also in your run sheet today.
Yeah, I got this today, man. The cold weather. You see, we panic in cold weather in these southern states.
Mm-hmm.
So this came across Dateline Instagram. Thousands of iguanas have fell from trees in Florida over the last 24 hours when temperatures fall below 40.
Oh, look at those poor things.
Iguanas become what they call cold stunned, temporarily losing muscle control, causing them. So literally there's pictures of these authorities holding hundreds of iguanas that are just cold. They're just out cold.
But not dead.
They're not dead. They just they need to go into the sauna.
That's crazy.
Dude, like imagine you just walking in Florida and 13 iguanas hit the ground. First of all, I'm scared of iguanas. I'm scared of lizards, period. I have one in my backyard. His name's Fred. He's been with me probably about 13 years. When I'm on the patio, I've never messed with him because he eats the bugs. I understand the ecosystem, so I don't mess with him. Me and Fred are buddies. He just sits there while I smoke cigars.
Yeah.
But I'm scared shitless of lizards, let alone a big ass iguana.
They're everywhere down in Key West. I've been down there a couple times.
Oh, really? And then you can just see them
everywhere. They're all in the trees, all along the beachhead.
Is it one of them places where it's illegal to kill them? Is that why it's so many?
Oh, yeah, they're protected.
Oh, okay.
Now, people still do. It's hard to get caught doing it. Some people eat those damn things. They eat them.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Damn sure do.
I love
Look
the
at that.
Hispanic.
Okay, God can't.
Wow. Is that the cold stunned or is that just a guy
Wow.
that, look at that.
Those
You
are
see
all
that?
stunned lizards.
Who can't send me that? I want to show Nina.
Poor
You
Liz. Look
sure
how
they're not
big
dead?
they are. No, they ain't dead. He's trying to warm them up with his body heat. He's trying to save them.
That is amazing. And just goes to show how cold it's been in this country the last several days. Good Lord.
Right?
That would you let us throw a bunch of
Man, listen.
Come on, man.
Bro,
We're
to
out
keep them
cold.
alive,
Funny bit.
I might.
Or is that what you call white people shit?
That's white people shit. That is the definition.
Save the iguanas.
Him laying on the ground like that, like, get them on me. Get them on me. We got to get these things back. That's white people shit.
Oh, God.
So shout out to the iguanas, man. Y'all get warm. Remember,
Yeah.
were you weren't here when we had the San Antonio iguanas. You hadn't made it to San Antonio yet. Our
No,
hockey
that's
team.
hockey,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, obviously, they can't deal with the cold. They freeze up. I bet the hockey team wasn't any good.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
They were awful.
No.
But they used to let you ice skate after the game, so it was fun.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool. I can ice skate. I'm an athlete. Can you ice skate?
God, no. I can't
can ice
skate. I
skate.
can't rollerblade. I can't.
You
skate
can't
on
roller
regular-
skate?
No, I'm scared. Hell no.
You
Never
for
done it.
real?
I tried it and I didn't like it. No, I can't do it. Nope.
Wow.
I'll dive in a mile deep of ocean water 3 miles
that's what we
out,
do. Hell no.
but I will not get on roller skates. No
This
way. I'm
dude
scared to
will
death.
swim with great whites, but for roller skates.
They were not great
Hell
whites. They were Galapagos.
Okay, whatever.
Galapagos sharks. Although they could have killed me.
Dude flips over on a wakeboard and doesn't panic,
I have
but
done
he
that.
won't roller skate.
No,
Gosh damn it.
I will not do that. That is kind of an oddball thing to be afraid of. Y'all have like weird stuff you're afraid of, but there's no explanation for it. I
You
could have
know-
learned to skate just as easy as anybody.
I think the weirdest thing about me is I'm terrified of heights, but I love roller coasters. It's weird.
Okay.
I'm terrified. Like if you put me on one of those ladders like a roofer gets on, I'll shit
Mhm.
my pants. But I love roller coasters.
Still to this day, you don't feel like they beat your body up. I've gotten too old to get on those things.
So the last time I got on one, I thought I was like, okay, this is my last one. Like it was a different anxiety I got.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, I might be too old for this shit.
Right.
Especially the Iron Rattler over there at Six
Dude.
Flags. That shit's jerky. It messes with my back.
I know. And like it's not that I'm afraid of them, it's that I feel like I'm gonna have to book an appointment with Tri-City Pain the next day and then be laid up for a week. Yeah, I got brittle bones. I'm soft, but I just don't want to, man. What was it? And I got sick and puked on something that spun around one time. It spun around. It's over at Texas.
I don't like those. Yeah, I don't like those.
Spinning
I like
all over.
I like
Batman.
these, but the ones where I spin, that's when I get nauseated.
Dude. And I
get
had a
Oscar.
hot dog, had
Yeah, I
two
get
beers, got on that Batman thing, and I was out. I was done. Never gotten on a big roller coaster again. Never.
Good for you.
Yeah. Speaking of Tri-City Pain,
Yeah.
you should go if you get on a roller coaster and you get thrown off. Well, you might be dead if you have that happen.
You might be
Well,
dead.
if you get your bones rattled on something, get your ass over there to that Tri-City Pain. Let them get you back feeling normal again. It is 210-756-5628, the official rehab specialist of In the Building. That's them boys over at that Tri-Cities Pain. Tri-Cities Pain. All right.
Did you send out that link, Mike, to check for? Make sure you send out that link today.
I will,
sometime.
sir. Yes,
Okay,
there
cool.
is an In the Building link that they have sent me. I will post it here when the show is over.
Cool.
On all social mediums that I possess. So y'all can have a link. It's an In the Building link. That way, if you do mess with them and you wind up doing stuff, you use our link. We get credit for it. Makes us look good with the client. So y'all make sure and do that. Thank you for reminding me. All right. So we pulled the numbers to the In the Building Super Bowl pot last night. Let's see who got any. How about some production value, Buki? A little bit of production value never kill anybody. So who got the best numbers? Let me look through these here.
What is okay in the world of squares? What's considered? Give me the top 4 numbers that you want to have in squares.
0 and 0.
Okay.
0 and 7.
Okay.
7 and 7.
Okay.
Or
something with a 3.
7 3s and 0s are your friend.
Okay, cool. All right. I'm listening now.
Here, let's see. So let's see. 7 and 3, Julian B. About that. Long time.
He deserves it.
7 and 7 for Robert Nieto.
I don't even know him.
7 and 0, Rib, the Russian oligarch.
See, they're gonna think this shit's rigged.
It ain't. Let's see. The other direction. Let's see. Also getting 7s last 7 and okay. I said that. 7 and 0 the other way. Jorge Sanchez.
Damn, he deserves it.
7 and 3. AJ Flores, aka Agapito.
Is that Agapito or is that Paletta?
Well, that's Agapito.
That's Agapito.
Yes.
He should have got 9 and 9.
He's less Mexican than I am, by the way, with that name, Agapito. Get the fuck out of here. They should have named you Bradley. Let's see. 0 and 0. Porfi. Porfi got 0 and 0, which is a guaranteed winner if it's 0 and 0 because it works both ways automatically. Teddy Riverdale, whatever that is, got 0 and 3. That's pretty good. So yeah, those are the people got the shittiest numbers. 2 and 2. Jorge Sanchez also got 2 and 2. That's
it's not rigged.
9 and 9. AJ Flores also got 9 and 9.
Oh shit!
8, not good either. 8, you don't want an 8. You don't want a 4 either. 5s are not great.
Yeah, I think my wife got a 4. She was like, "I got a 4." I'm like, "How do you even know?"
You can get 4s, 14, 24, 34.
Yeah, see, yeah.
Y'all got 7 and 4. That's pretty good, and you got 4 and 4.
Okay,
That's absolutely. But yeah, Anna also got 5 and 2. That's not great, but those 4 and 4s and the 7 and 4, that's pretty good, man. Your mother-in-law got 7 and 5.
Yeah.
Not impossible.
Nah, not impossible. Not great.
Yeah. I smell a low-scoring game.
You do?
I don't think.
Both defenses are really good, so I could see that as well.
Yeah, I think both are gonna. I think both.
What's the over/under in the line right now, Bookie? Look that up for me.
It can't be more than 44 on point total. Is it 44 and a half, 45 and a half, something like that?
Probably.
The spread's probably Seattle by
45 and a half.
45. Well, I nailed it. All right. And Seattle's favored by what? Field goal?
4.5
points now.
5.
5. Wow. Money's going towards C. I get it. I think C's going to win the game for sure.
Me too.
I think the game might be kind of boring.
What's that? What do you define boring?
13-9.
Oh,
field goals, hard D.
Ooh,
not the fun kind of hard D.
Oh,
like ugly. I think we're going to have ugly quarterback play.
Mm.
We're not going to have spectacular plays. We're not going to have Aikman to Irvin. We're not going to have Brady to Moss. We're not going to have Montana to Rice. We're going to have Darnold to Njigba, who's really good, but
yeah,
I'm just having a hard time. And I nothing but mad respect for Sam Darnold. No one in Seattle gives a shit about this opinion, but he's not a needle mover, man. I like when my team ain't in it, which is every year. Give me the needle mover. He ain't
no, they're trying to paint something around him. We keep finding out stuff about him. Obviously, you told us about the Marble Man, but the kid that he took his job at USC.
Yeah.
What was that kid's name? Well, whatever his name was.
Christian Ponder?
No.
Okay. Well,
it was another stud. It was another 5-star
my
kid.
white USC quarterbacks mixed
up. He was just telling the story that, when Sam took his gig, it had been a couple weeks had passed and they were at a party and had some beers and Sam told him, "Hey man, you got screwed." He was like, nobody ever addressed it. And Sam, he said we had a few beers and Sam just straight up told me, "Hey man, I'm sorry, dude, the way this worked out, but you did get screwed."
And just hop in the NIL portal and grab a quick $5 million from Oregon or whoever else. Yeah, get to sit there and rot or transfer, take a year to get out. Yeah,
exactly.
All right, again, Monday night. I want to emphasize this: it is BYOB. They're cool with y'all bringing stuff. They just want to make sure that we handle our business. At least this is a grown man show. We're not a bunch of babies. Let's act accordingly. So if you're looking to go bring something and pick some stuff up, you got 7 choices. 7 area Texas Cheer liquor stores of which to choose from all over the great city of San Antonio. And you got one up in Bernie. So wherever you might be coming from, go to the nearest one near you on the way to Soap Laundry Lounge on Monday and pick up some stuff. And they got specials lasting all the way through the end of February.
Absolutely. Wine, and vodka, baby. Ice 44.
That's right.
New flavors on the way. Also, Willie Nelson, THC, and they are hiring.
Okay.
Texas Cheer Liquor at Gmail. Still waiting on some of those resumes to come through.
Let's go. What needs to be on a resume to get a gig managing the Texas Cheer Liquor?
Dude, AD and Renee are it's like doing a USAA interview. Like because it's not because they're assholes, it's because it's hard to find people that you can really like you want to spend time training and put all your time and resources into these people for them to leave after 2-3 months.
Yeah.
So it's not rigorous. I'm not saying they're going to take a hair follicle, but they just want to know, like, hey, are you a worker? Are you? Because a lot of people, you think like, oh, you see me, you come in, hey, what's going on? Yeah, what's up, man? But there's a lot of other stuff that goes on that I don't have to do.
Yeah,
but there's a lot of other. I don't got to do that shit. But there's a lot of other stuff that goes on.
Okay.
That
Except Rudy, he gets special treatment. Everybody else is regular.
Our customers spend $4,600. Y'all, the other regular folks do that shit. No, I'm kidding. I do everything. I do it all. I'm kidding. I'm talking shit.
And look,
but just be serious inquiries only is what I'll say.
No, for sure. It ain't like there's 19 other employees in there. No. I had like 90% of my shifts, and I was there for 8 months. 90% of my shifts, it was me, myself, and I in there. I was responsible for everything. So, I forgot a couple of things on occasion. It took me a while to get used to it,
No, it's always something to do.
One morning, I forgot the keys to the door, so I couldn't get in. We didn't open till like 10:45 one morning because I had to go back home and get the damn key. Yeah. A couple of times I forgot to collect the signs out in the front, and the wind blew them over. By the next day.
Because your ass was trying to get up out of there at 9. On 9:01, you was in the car.
I was trying to get out of there, yes.
Well, who is it?
I wanted to be counting money at 9:01.
Right.
And everything stocked and put away and everything neat. But it didn't always come easy for me, but I enjoyed my time. But yeah, it was a responsibility. So, I mean, it's not curing diseases, but
no, there's always something to do.
Don't bother applying. Right. Just saying. All right. What's that? There was a picture I was going to show yesterday because people were calling me out for being a pizza because I said that the NBA should have postponed the game after the double flights the Spurs had to take. Somebody sent me this and used one of my all-time favorite players against me. I forget who it was. I want to say a guy named Ralph. And then I saw this on somebody else sent me this too. Quit being such an ussy with a P. I thought you were Mike F. and Taylor. You're Mr. Gen X from the 80s and 70s. Your boy double-fisted Budweisers and not Bud Lights, the fatties, Bud Heavies. There's a picture of a bird with 2 beer cans, ice on his knees right after a game.
This guy Luka traded.
Look at that guy. I know. This is the shit we championed. This made him a legend then. Oh, he's a badass.
You know what's crazy though? Mm-hmm. And this is the reason why. And now there is no smut, not an inch of smut on Larry Bird's name in my eyes. He's Larry Legend for a reason. Mm-hmm. But there's a reason why these guys were only able to do 10, 11 years.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like LeBron isn't double fisting beers after a game. He doesn't make it 21 years doing that. And there's nothing wrong with that. Mike drank whiskey till his eyes turned yellow. Mike didn't, Mike partied till 5, 6 a.m.
Yeah.
But there's a reason these guys are able to play a lot longer now because they're not double fisting Bud Lights.
Look at that.
After games.
Look at that cheap ass mid-70s ice job on his knees too.
But he would give you 45. He'll go out the next night and give you 45.
talking shit the whole time.
So, heyday, Lakers Celtics. Is Taylor Manor rooting for the Lakers or the Celtics?
Come on now.
Hey, I love it.
Why do you ask
I love
questions
it.
you already know the answer
I
to?
love it. We had to pick a side.
I would have been thrown out of my daddy's house rooting for Magic Johnson.
But you loved Magic. But in that time, you had to pick a fight. You had to pick a team.
I had a respect for Magic.
Okay.
Young Taylor was brainwashed by Big Mike. Bad things about Magic. And when he wound up with those AIDS or testing positive, don't think that there wasn't a lot of names. So we had this one dude, his name was Robert, and he was a massive, massive Magic Johnson fan. And huge Laker fan. Wore Laker shit every day to school. And the Mavericks suck, and so we really couldn't say nothing about that, but we could give him shit about. We gave him shit because he had his head up Magic's butt. We thought maybe he gave him he gave this kid, and Magic announced that he had to retire because he was HIV positive. Oh my God. 15-year-old me or 16-year-old me.
Oh my God, Mike. Did you say horrible things to that kid?
Horrible things. Horrible things. He was, and what could he say?
He deserved it, man. This was a different time. Hey, AD says that picture might have been at halftime of Larry Bird.
Well, it might have been. Bouquet. So AD just triggered a memory. Bouquet. Google Len Dawson Super Bowl halftime. And then go put that image up there. And just whenever you get a chance, just throw it up there. Things were different back in the day. Things were different back in the day. What a great picture of Bird, though.
That is an awesome. At least he had his knees iced. He was taking care of his body.
Well, yeah, I mean, sure. And I'm no bullshit. He probably considered the beer part of his post-game regimen too to recover.
Yeah. And there's legendary stories of obviously when the Dream Team came about, Larry's back had went out. He wasn't playing much, but nobody wanted to go to his room because everybody was saying Larry will drink you under the table. Yeah. And you got to think all of these dudes were partiers, but none of them could drink with Larry. None of them could drink with Larry.
Okay, Google Len Dawson smoking cigarette.
A cigarette?
You'll find what I'm talking about.
Not a heater.
Len Dawson smoking cigarette. Google image that and post that shit. Look at that. That is halftime of the Super Bowl in 1966.
Of the Super Bowl?
Yes, sir. Look what's between his legs.
Holy shit.
A Schlitz lager.
At halftime of the Super Bowl.
Full pint. He's got a full mini Schlitz lager sucking on a heater at the halftime of the Super Bowl. And they won that game too, just saying. So, and I got called to the carpet yesterday. Oh, whoa, what happened? You guys sure have gotten fucking soft in your 50s. Okay, and the Spurs look great. Hell, we beat the hell out of Orlando last night. And they had 2 days off to rest and chill at the Emma Hotel, and we go in there and whip their ass. So never again. Man, let's play triple headers. What the hell? Let's play trip 3 nights in a row. They used to in the NBA in the 70s.
Yeah, they did.
But like Rudy said, they all died of lung cancer at 60. But hey, that's neither here nor there. They were great when they were playing. Look that's the Super Bowl, dude. Can you imagine
that's
that?
a super. That ain't even like weeks 12.
No, and look at those chair he got him sitting on. They don't even have a nice locker room.
Look at those cleats. How could you run in those? Those were terrible.
He did. He's about 5'10", about $160. He's quarterback of the Chiefs.
He's ripping a heater at halftime of the Super Bowl with a brew.
You damn right. Hell yeah. Now these dudes have to take 4 hours to get rub downs, and they got to make sure that they don't look at their Instagram so they don't get triggered by somebody who said they were a bum. Got to make sure the hair's all perfect. Look at that.
No. Mr. Cheater.
Hell
Mr. Cheater at poker, Chauncey Billups, when he was the coach of the Trailblazers, he said he had a kid. They're down 20 at half.
Yeah.
And this kid in the locker room post his dunk in the first half on the Instagram. And Chauncey said,
"Oh my gosh.
Take your ass into the locker." One of his minions said, "Hey, Chauncey, such and such posted this at halftime."
Mm-hmm.
Chauncey made him leave the bench and go delete that shit. He's like, "We're down fucking 20. And you're on Instagram at halftime reposting your dunk." That's where we are. That's where we are.
Soft. These kids now are in way better physical shape.
Way better.
And their abilities, just because of evolution, is so much greater. Like Lynn Dawson was 5'11", about $160.
6'4",
starting for the
40.
Chiefs,
Right.
But in a straight up fist fight, give me the old guys to win a bar fight. In a bar fight, give me them old guys
all day long.
L.C.
Not even close.
Greenwood, who just got into the Hall of Fame posthumously at the expense of Bill Belichick. L.C. Greenwood, what a night! Can you imagine him clearing a bar now or having a fight? Pick somebody. Even any NFL guy.
All of them.
Imagine I don't know, Tua.
Oh God, he'd pick him up off his feet by his neck.
Yeah, and they did in those days, and it was not a penalty.
No fights. You just got to tech. I'm talking about fist fights. You got to tech.
Yeah.
Bill Laimbeer was punching people in the face and getting a tech.
Remember there was the old school. It was the introduction to the old NFL Today show back in the '80s. With Brent Musburger, dun 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 doo 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 doo. With Brent Musburger and Herb Cross, Jimmy the Greek. Remember those? Remember that early '80s intro music on CBS, and it was Brent Musburger. Their intro was nothing but guys getting clotheslined, elbowed in the face during football games, kicking the balls. That's what the NFL was using as their highlight promo for their game of the week.
You remember, was it Crunch Time or Crunch Course? It was just the videotapes of those huge hits.
And the VHS tape.
There was like Crunch Time. It was either Crunch Time or Crunch Course. I think it was Crunch Time. Dude, that shit today gets you out. You suspended 3 games.
I know.
And I had all of those tapes. I don't know where they are.
Them. We've overcorrected. I'm not saying it should be that, but this thing now where we have 45 minutes of penalties and review during a game, those games back in the day were 2 hours and 45 minutes tops.
On concrete AstroTurf.
Tops. Now these games are 3.5 hours because, like I said, 30 minutes of it is just fucking yellow flags and let's go review and make sure he didn't get in the landing zone of the shooter. God. There's old man talk, and then there's legit old man talk. This is legit shit.
For sure.
Saying, God dang it. I'm going to get me a Lynn Dawson jersey after that picture. That was awesome. All right, let's get violent, shall we? We're being old school. Let's just get mad and punch. It's time for people I want to punch. It is in the building on Love You Hard TV.
Now, it's time for people I want to punch on In the Building.
Who you punching and why?
I normally apologize when I punch women, but not for this one. I'm not apologizing. Punch, not even gangster rapper. I don't even know where she is anymore. Punch Nicki Minaj, the Barb. She's just turned into a flat out cokehead idiot.
She's just desperate for attention.
Yeah, her career. I don't want to. Yeah, her career's in the tank. Her career's in the tank. She got her gold card from Trump because she came over illegally.
Yeah.
Her Twitter spats are weird. She's turned into a very, very weird. It's crazy what these people turn into when their 15 is up. Antonio Brown's another one. He's a legit nut job.
I wouldn't want him anywhere around me.
He's a legit nut job, man. But yeah, punch former superstar, international star, heavy on the former, Nicki Minaj. Who you punch?
I'm going to punch the soon-to-be former owner of the New York Giants, Steve Tisch.
What'd he do now?
They were all over 18. They're all over 18. And I never committed any crimes. That's all. Punch him.
They're investigating, right?
The NFL has launched an investigation into the Giants owner, Steve Tisch, over the 448 emails he sent back and forth with, I can't even say the guy's name anymore. I've said it a lot because we watched the documentary. Jeffrey Epstein. I don't even want to say the name. 450 some odd emails going back and forth with this man. Oh, we were just talking. We're mostly talking business. Yeah, huh? And Russian girls that got flown over here from St. Petersburg and Guchaslav.
And loose blue pants and loose white top.
So, you're in trouble when all you can say is, well, none of them were under 18. Okay.
That sounds weird.
They may not find any illegality, but I'll guarantee you that he winds up selling his shares of the Giants before the end of the year. The league's not going to the league can't have it. They put up with a lot of shit. They can't have that.
Right.
That's too much. Whether he did anything technically illegal or not, you cannot be associated with that.
That is conduct detrimental to the league. Zeke got 6 games.
Yeah, man.
Zeke got 6 games, and it was all a lie because it just was a black eye.
Yep.
Now, if what Zeke did was a black eye, Mike, this is a full body cast.
I know. Well, you got to sell the team.
Don't get me wrong. Donald Sterling was a piece of shit, but that was a private phone call. And they ran him out of the NBA.
That old man, he was 80 years old. She set him up. I almost felt kind of bad for him.
Yeah, like, dude. Yeah, he was 80. Of course he was a raging racist. Who was it? The Panthers owner. You know what I mean? They ran him out of the league. What did he do?
He was chasing skirt in the office.
It ran him out.
Yeah.
And this dude's like a minority owner. He's got to go.
Got to go. It is Orlando Kell. Does your old lady gotta go? Make sure you get the right representation. It is Orlando Kell, the official family lawyer of In the Building. You can email this man, orlandokilllaw@gmail.com. Hit me up if you really need his services via email or reach out to me on social, and I will give you his cell phone so you can get yourself in touch with Orlando. And don't forget to mention In the Building when you do so. All right, shout out to Orlando. I like this old school football video game music we're listening to.
Sounds like Tecmo Bowl.
Is that Tecmo Bowl?
No, it's not, but it sounds like
we don't have the rights. Andy Spell's in the building. Didn't Ronnie Lott once cut his finger off on purpose at halftime so he wouldn't lose game time? Yeah.
His pinky got stuck in a helmet. He's told him to lop it off.
They were going to take him to the hospital and attach it surgically. He's like, can I still play if you just yank it off? They're like, I mean, conceivably, sure. He's like, go for it. Probably slammed 2 Budweisers, shot a whiskey, put his ass back out there.
He was JPP before JPP.
Yeah, I don't think he's got. I think he's got half a pinky now. Like part of the nail grew back, but only a little tiny bit.
Ugh.
Yes, sir. I'm not saying these kids today aren't tough or
no, they are.
I'm not sure they realize how tough they are. Everything's so mental now. There's so much money they all make now. I mean, the average NBA salary is what? $11 million?
Dude.
Like Jeremy Sohan don't play ever. What's he make? 12, 13?
Oh, no. It makes a lot.
Nothing? Incredible. Like Lynn Dawson, of course he's smoking and drinking at halftime. He make $80,000 a year.
I'm going, these motherfuckers like, I got to go to work after this, man. Yeah, I need a beer.
Right, which was pretty good money in the mid-'60s, but not for the world champion Kansas City Chiefs at quarterback when you're the MVP of the league.
Right.
Having to go throw the newspaper in the summer. And that's not these kids' problem that the money's gotten so huge, but I think, again, we overcompensate, though. But that's probably part of it. The teams coddle these guys because they're paying them so much. They don't want to pay Jeremy Sohan $15, $16 million to sit there and never play. That's why they're trying to move his ass out. But it's overcorrection of all that stuff. There's still some tough dudes in the league, and they get called villains and goons. Yeah, okay, like Desmond Bain and Dylan Brooks and guys like that. Jay Ribaldo, he's a stud. He is a tough man, and he will help you with your house. If you are looking to list,
what up, Jay?
I forget. I don't mention that enough. Not only does the man help you buy the home of your dreams, if you're looking to move a property, sell one. Maybe you got kids that have graduated and you got something too big, or maybe your mama got pregnant, so we're going to have to add on to the house. Either way, Jay Ribaldo is the man you need to be dealing with when it comes to real estate in this town. He's our guy. He's been our guy for, 2 years almost. It is Jay Ribaldo. Fantastic properties all over the place. This is one of his latest properties that he's listed in Canyon Lake. Someone's listed these beautiful little, like,
casitas,
2-story casita cabin type things right along the lake.
Tiny homes.
Yes. Whoever winds up buying this is going to be a gazillionaire. Those things are never going to be unrented. They're so cute. Chicks love stuff like this. It's right on the beach, right at Canyon Lake. Look at that. Whoever winds up buying this property, you'll have to rent. Those things will be rented out every weekend. So to look at that property and all the other ones, it's Jay Ribaldo's website, Ribaldo.com, Rebaldo, Ribaldo.com. All right. Speaking of the NBA and tough dudes, like I wouldn't want to fight Giannis Antetokounmpo. I know that. That kid's tough.
No.
And he's about to get on the move. Now it's come out that the Bucks, not only have they fielded offers, they have offered a bunch of counter trades. Giannis is about to get moved any day now. The deadline's Thursday. Giannis could get moved tonight, the way this is looking.
Damn, Wendy. Wendy let me down. Oh, it's not happening until the end of the year. Ever since LeBron kicked him out the crew, he ain't got shit right.
The Bucks have let it come out. We're counter offering. They've already made counter offers.
Well, if he goes in the East, he's probably gonna be in the finals again.
Yeah, I predict he goes to the Knicks. It's my prediction.
Ooh,
I think he'd love that.
I'd love that.
They'd love that. Are they the number one title? Well, I got to see who else is left. But him and Brunson,
nice.
They're going to win the East.
Oh, they're winning the East. I don't know if they're beating them. And that motherfather Joker. Oh, I've been out 16 games. I ain't did shit.
That dude smokes.
And he just comes back. He comes back like he just went to take a leak. He's the best player in the league. It's not even close.
I don't think it is close.
It's not close. It's not. It's really not. It's not a good team he's with. I mean, they're okay. They got some really good role players. I like Jamal Murray, but I can't count on him as far as to stay healthy. But that's not a great team. Not even the team that won it all. It wasn't a great team. It was a really good team. You know, it had Aaron Gordon. They had MPJ, who's now a net, but it's not a great team, man. He's the best player. It's not close, dude. It's really not close.
Not close. What does Bronny James make a year? 5?
I think 5. He makes 5. Yeah, to clap.
Yeah, and talk about getting coddled. Your pops is on the team who coddles you, threatens to beat up reporters who say ugly things about Lil Man on their TV shows. Parents, we're the cause of it.
We're the problem.
Rudy says it all the time, and he couldn't be more correct. It's our fault.
Yes, amen.
Our fault. We have not policed this well enough. Maybe this new generation of parents coming up, like the millennials, they've grown up with the internet. They've grown up with social media. We did not.
No.
Maybe they'll handle it better. Because all we do is get the fuck off the phone. Can't keep us at, you know what I mean?
Have you seen that reel going around where the kids asking their dad, so you would leave the house in the daytime and just wouldn't come back until night and your parents wouldn't know where you were? And he was like, yeah, really? And she's like, wait, did you have a phone? He was like, no. So you wouldn't come home till it was about sunset. It was dinner time. It was like, yeah, that's what we did.
If one of my twins, well, they never would, but let's just say in a weird way, one of my twins forgot their phone and they walked to school. You know the sheer panic one they would get into if they were like, oh my God, I left my phone at home. The panic that they would get. Be on the ground just rolling. Crack ain't got nothing on the cell phone.
You ain't lying.
Nothing.
You ain't lying.
And we'll end with some PGA talk. Rudy wants to talk about gambling golfers.
I wanted to ask you because I've been Buki. I don't know if you watch it. This TGL, they're at SoFi Stadium, and they're playing on the simulator, and it's called the TGL League, sponsored by SoFi. And the only way that these guys are into this shit is they're betting on the side. There's no way they're really into this shit.
No way.
But I know Phil Mickelson had his stuff got out because he was doing a lot of gambling. He was millions in the hole. But is Rozier and the few NFL players got caught, is that on the same level? PGA players saying, hey man, $100,000, I beat you today. Is that the same thing or that's not an issue? Like if I'm playing the TGL, it's a 3-man team. Tiger's the coach. His team won today. I was watching this day. I had much to do. And there's no way these guys don't have action on that shit. There's no way. That's not an issue, right? It's different.
It's different. That's an exhibition. It's fun. I didn't know this was going to keep going on during the PGA season itself.
No, it's a thing. Because you know what they found? These kids love it.
Oh,
the kids like this shit. You know, you saw Buki had a hard on at the simulator the other day. These kids love that fake golf.
You don't have to walk anywhere. Keep score. It does it all for you. It's an app. We're going to find a way to app the Super Bowl one of these days.
Oh, hell yeah, for sure. If we already haven't.
I'm sure they have scratched. These guys are trying to rekindle their actual careers.
Yeah.
There's no way they're hitting into a simulator and not betting on the side.
They
no
gotta
way.
be.
No way. Golfers are notorious gamblers for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. They're like the worst. And I'm actually shocked more haven't gotten caught. You know the links at the PGA? This is just my opinion.
Okay.
Can you imagine? You think the NBA went out of its way to protect Michael Jordan back in the day when he decided he liked baseball all of a sudden? Can you imagine what the tour has done to protect Phil all these years?
Ooh, a lot.
And then he just shits on the tour and goes over to play with the Saudis. You know, they got left at the prom by themselves.
Or shizzle.
All right, boys. I'm gonna go have some dinner. We're gonna watch a movie and tie one on and have a good night.
5 o'clock tomorrow. 5 o'clock tomorrow and Wednesday.
Them radio hosts, they get scared when we start at 5 because they know that a big old dent in their audience is coming. Hot, big old slice of their pie.
That's right.
5 p.m. Central Texas time is our next episode. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to Jose. Thank you to everybody. We'll be back in here tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Y'all be good. Love you hard.
We got to keep on doing. You can.